Hello and welcome to Vegas Odds Football. I'm your host, Daniel Ocho. In this episode, we are going to be breaking down our Week 11 NFL betting picks. Next up, the Washington Commanders on the road against the Houston Texans. Over-under in this game set at 40.5. The Commanders are 2.5-point favorites against the Houston Texans. This was a good contender for Sicko Game of the Week, let me tell you that. This is going to be an ugly game. Taylor Heinicke versus Davis Mills. Wow, just two teams that are not doing all right, okay? But listen, NFL football, we're happy for all of it, right? Taylor Heinicke coming off a few big wins, right? The guy has shown a little bit of spunk, a little bit of fight to him. Now the Houston Texans coming off a game in which they really hung with the Giants. Ultimately, that offense just struggles to finish drives. I don't know who to attribute that to. Dameon Pierce looks like a world beater at running back at times. Davis Mills, he gets off the field a little bit too easily for me. I've been a guy who has said before that the NFL media, the NFL fans maybe wrote him off a bit too much, but at a certain point, you got to convert drives. You got to score touchdowns. And if your quarterback isn't doing that, if your receiver room is sort of getting paced by guys like Philip Dorsett and Nico Collins, it's not like there's no weapons there. Somebody has to be held accountable. And I think in this case, it's probably some combination of Mills and whoever's calling plays for Houston right now, because that offense is just not super dynamic. They're really just trudging through every game. It's ugly to watch. And the same can be said about Scott Turner and the Washington Commanders football team. I know that they're not dealing with necessarily the best quarterback situation. We all watched Taylor Heinicke over the course of last season. We all sort of agreed collectively, maybe this guy isn't an NFL starter-worthy quarterback. Yet here we are once again talking ourselves into whether maybe he's better for this team than Carson Wentz. Regardless of this, I really don't want to mention or think about this game too much because I don't think it'll be super fun, exciting football to watch. Give me the Commanders here, -2.5. They should take care of business against the Houston Texans, but ultimately, do yourself a favor. Don't bet on this game, so you don't have to worry about Heinicke or Davis Mills. Just stay away. Stay away. It does fall into the teaser zone, though, right? So if we are going to do a teaser this week, keep an eye on that. Low over-under here. If you wanted to tease the Texans up to +8.5, I wouldn't be opposed to it. But straight up on the line, I'm going to take the Commanders here.